Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro is blocking life-saving humanitarian aid from getting into his collapsing country. Truckloads of food and medical supplies from the U.S., Canada, Colombia, and other countries are sitting at the Venezuelan border. At least 47 countries, including the U.S., have recognized opposition leader Juan Guaido as the country's interim president. In a rare interview, CBS News State Department reporter Christina Ruffini spoke with Guaido's ambassador to the U.S. about the escalating tensions.
I want to thank you for inviting us to your offices. However, I can't help but notice you guys still are not in the embassy. Do you have any kind of update on the Venezuelan embassy here or the requisition of Venezuelan properties, assets here in the U.S. and how that's going for the Guaido government?
One of our priorities here in the States is to protect the Venezuelan assets against the Maduro regime. They have been destroying all our assets and property. We need to take control over those assets. We want to do that orderly, in a progressive manner. That's why we don't have yet the U.S. embassy, the Venezuelan embassy here, but we are working that jointly with the State Department, and we expect to get control over our assets soon.
But you don't have any timelines as to when you think that might start?
No, not yet.
And what happens if Nicolás Maduro continues to blockade the aid? Where do you see this going?
Okay, we will send that medicine and food to Venezuela. Here, the military force has to take a decision. Is they will stay with this...
The Maduro military, you're saying?
The military force, our military institution. They have to decide if they let that food and medicine get in, or they will just stop at following instruction from the dictator. So this will be a key moment for the military force to see in which side they will be. If they will be with Maduro regime, who is not going to anywhere, that regime, again, is damaging the people, or if they will stay with the Venezuelans who need that food and medicines.
I know the hope is, of course, that they will allow that aid in, but what I haven't heard is what happens if they don't.
Okay. If they don't, people will see that the worst sanction that Venezuela has is Maduro. So because he don't care about the people. He don't care if the Venezuelans don't get the food and medicine that our people need. The only idea about him is just keep the power.
Do you know how you're going to get the aid into the country?
We will announce that in the right time. Now we are just collecting them in the border of Colombia, and we will communicate that to the rest of the world, how we are going to do this.